Hello, how are you? My name is Dan McDonald and I'm the Life Regenerator on YouTube. I've got a couple of announcements today, so if you could loan me your attention just for a sec. I wanted to talk about the channel being suspended, and I wanted to just ask everyone to do me a huge favor, and maybe we can just let that chapter go behind us. I want to thank you so much for your love and your support during that time. It's great to have the channel back. It's great to be able to make videos again. So I was just going to ask you a favor, if we could just drop it and let it be the past. That would be really awesome. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate your understanding in this matter. I am going to press ahead and I'm going to be talking about health. And so if you decide to follow these teachings, implement them in your life and get healthy and all of your issues go away, we'll make sure we don't use any keywords there, but we'll make sure if your issues disappear, then you have to blame health, okay? So let's get healthy. And today I'm going to be making a juice for Sophia. This one you've seen me make before, but this is where people can start. If you don't know where to start and you don't have much money and you only have like a $49 Walmart juicer and you don't know how to make juices that taste good with the green vegetables, this is where you start. Kids love this. Adults love this. Grannies that have never juiced before love this. This is carrot, apple, ginger. There was one other thing I wanted to mention, just in case I'm taking a shot in the dark here, that the participants of the class tomorrow are watching this video. Please bring some comfortable clothing and some walking shoes. So hopefully those of you who will be at the class tomorrow saw that, and everyone will go off to the desert here and we'll do the teachings like the Essenes used to do out in nature, where they could be surrounded by the forces of nature, which amplifies the teachings and the absorption of that energy and that knowledge. So, carrot, apple, ginger, a classic. This is where I started probably 16 or 17 years ago. The daily juicing habit. I have been juicing every day for about 16 or 17 years. In the bodybuilding days, I would drink this, and I would drink a shot of wheatgrass every day before I went to the gym, when I could afford it. And so, of course, I've missed a day or two here and there, but I pretty much eat at least half of the volume of my food is in the form of juices. I like that because it just goes right into the blood, and it brings all the minerals, the antioxidants, the unlimited, untold nutrients. And there is a list that is a mile long. I could go right down the list of elements that are in the food that are water-based elements that absorb through the blood and go into and activate and energize tissues. You're wanting the living structured water, you're wanting the minerals, you're wanting the sugars which produce energy in the cells. And so that's why juicing is so awesome, because it's like a blood transfusion every day and it absorbs so easily. So that's why I recommend, if you're interested in losing weight, gaining weight, looking better, feeling better, performing better in every way, shape, and form for no matter who you are. That's why I love the daily juicing habit, because it will hurt no one and it will help everyone, because you absorb so easily. And when you drink this juice for breakfast, like Sophia's gonna, and then I'm gonna make a video for a lemon ginger blast for the Insiders Club. I'm gonna have my lemon ginger blast. I'm gonna get the minerals from the greens. I'm gonna get the oils from the fennel. I'm gonna get the healing properties of the ginger for my cardiovascular system. I'm gonna get the sodium and the minerals from the celery. I'm gonna get the protein from the kale, and the dandelions are gonna clean my liver. You see, and it's just all in one, but yet it only takes 15 or 20 minutes before that 32 ounces of juice is fully digested. So again, the health evangelist is coming forth and recommending the daily juicing habit. I've talked to many people over the last few weeks as I was doing a lot more consultations when I wasn't doing videos, and I know that you're having a hard time actually implementing this knowledge and taking it to the level that you want to go. It's so easy to go to Uncle Harry's and eat a piece of chocolate cake or have a burger or a piece of whatever, or eat this, cook this, bake that. And people ask me, on the phone, do I really need to be 100%? raw. No, of course not. You can be 2% raw if you want. 2% raw, 2% results. 100% raw, you're going to get faster, better results. So it depends on where you're at with this thing. 80% raw food person can get into a very high level of health, some steamed veggies, some quinoa, you know, other very benign cooked food, baked yam, baked potatoes. Those things aren't going to hold you down much. Now, they really do affect me because I have found that, and I want to promote this and drop a seed in your head, that, you know, we are electrical beings. So it's really about cultivating electricity, which is the releasing the obstructions to the flow at the level of the physicality. That's why the juicing, flushing out your guts, making sure you're not building up mucoid plaque, biofilm, where there's a lot of parasites and fermentation, putrefaction. Flush that out. Get the organs and glands operating at a very high level with purified blood. And then you start working at the level of the heart. We've all been programmed with fear. That's the way this society is. We were children, we were innocent. Our parents programmed us with fear, school, the government, and just the fear of being a biological protoplasmic organism on planet Earth, biological fear that's billions of years old, which can be construed as partly healthy sometimes. You don't step out in front of the bus because you're afraid that if you do, you'll get smashed. That's a good fear. But a lot of the fears that are holding us back from the electrical flow are they have no basis in reality. They're unnecessary. And they're not helpful. They're obstructive to the flow of becoming your best self. So we're working at the level of the heart by being there with what is. And when you take out all your comfort foods, where are you going to find comfort? Only in the truth. That you're strong enough to deal with your emotional center as those feelings ebb and flow in your life. But if they get stuck there, they become a major obstruction. Resentment, anger, all stemming from fear. So we're working through that too, so that there's the relinquishment of that energy flow. And then you've got your mind. You need to be the master of your mind, because if your mind masters you, it's going to go all over the place and take you where it wants to go. You need to take your mind where you want to go. See what I mean? So that's why the clarity that comes from the simple foods, you see? The clarity that comes from the simple foods that are easily digestible, like fruits and herbs. So the daily juicing habit, fruits and herbs, the relinquishment of the obstructions to the energy flow. You see? So I am here to help you in any way that I can. I hope that you get inspired to actually take action, to set goals and to accomplish them one at a time, to lead yourself to a life of joy. You see? Self-mastery leads to a life of joy. Let me make some juice here. I got 8 carrots and 3 apples. Rebel Juice Fountain Plus. Ginger. And then I'm going to do the apples on low. If you do the apples on high, you get a little bit too much foam. By the way, it just popped into my head. I wanted to let you know those last couple videos really sucked because I didn't have the microphone figured out. I now have the microphone figured out. I played with the settings yesterday. I set a goal. My goal was figure out how the heck to use this camera. And when you set goals, you'd be surprised at how they spontaneously arise. I just did about 30 minutes of sound checking, and I think we've got some good sound. Let me know what you think. I found the right setting for this particular environment. Coming up, baby. There we go. Now this is a nice little lady here, and so she usually just has the 16 ounces of the juice. what I'll probably do is, since it looks like I've got more closer to 24, I am going to, yeah, I've got closer to 24, which actually is what I recommend. For people that are 120 or below, I recommend the 24 ouncer here, which is this one. And for the bigger boys, for me, I drink 2 of these. Lemon ginger blast, 2 of these. That's a serving for me. I go 3 or 4 hours, I go out in the desert, I tear it up. So for the average person on the daily juicing habit, a smaller person like 120 and below, you're gonna want to do about 24 ounces, and that'll hold you for 2 or 3 hours. And for another type of person who's 120 or above, 120 to 150, then you're probably going to want to do about 32 at least. Like I said, I drink 2 jars of lemon ginger blast, and that holds me for 3 or 4 hours, and I can do anything. I can go to the gym, I can ride 20 miles, I can go trail running, hiking, whatever. So just to let you know how this is gonna go, but for the daily juicing habit, I recommend at least 32 ounces of juice. And you're worth the investment, so get some kind of juicer. I've got the Omega there for my lemon ginger blast. I'll be making some videos today for the Insiders Club, and I got a lot going on, so I'll let you go now because I took up enough of your time, but I just wanted to transmit that love for health. You know what I mean? So take care of yourselves, and you know, you have to decide. There's only one person. There's only one person that's going to get you healthy, and that's going to be you. You're your own worst enemy. You're your own best friend. You're your own best coach. So get inspired, make those decisions, write down those goals, and knock them out one by one. And you will be living a life of joy and happiness. Because to master yourself, that is the only thing in this world that's going to lead to deep and true satisfaction. I hope that you understand that. To master yourself, to go in the direction of your dreams and keep walking forward, one foot after the other, one decision after the other. Do good. Thank you very much. Give this video a thumbs up. You like? Peace be with you all.